Yo, what is good, people? I go by the name of Killer Beezy, and welcome back to the channel, man. If you guys have been enjoying the content on the channel, make sure you guys are smashing the like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? If you guys are part of the Discord, then absolutely fantastic. If you guys are not part of the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. The link to that will be in the description below. Also, if you're not following your boy on Twitch, make sure you follow me on Twitch, because that is where I do my live streaming for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, okay? So before we get into it, man, obviously we've been uploading, we've seen a few comments and whatnot, and I've seen some requests for me to do like showcases of my account. I've touched on a showcase in the really early stages a few months back, and it wasn't really that, you know, the game has obviously progressed since then, the channel's grown since then, so I figured, you know what, why not do another showcase? Why not do another showcase? I can show off the one Escanor, the Sarielings, you know, the Goddess Elizabeth or whatnot. So I figured, like, you know, after our amazing luck in the one banner, if you guys have not seen the summon for the one, make sure you go and check that video out. But, you know, after that summon, I thought now's a really good time to go through and actually do a showcase, okay? So just to tell you a little bit about my account, man. So as you can see, we're the overall account combat class is 3.3 million, okay? So you know, obviously next step is 3.5 million and then 4 million, so we're not too far off. It's not too bad. Now, all of these characters don't have gear on them, so there is room for improvement with the account combat class. We can go into that and talk about that in a little bit more detail in a separate video of how to improve combat class, and, you know, the things that I'm going to be doing to make sure we grow that and get closer to that 4 million number, right? But until then, these are the characters that I have. So as you can see from here, there's a few characters that I don't have. Like, you know, I don't have Captain Halloween Meliodas. I don't know what Elizabeth this is. Princess Elizabeth, I don't have her. Don't think I'm missing out on anything. Diane, I don't know what version. Holy Knight Diane, I don't have her either. Who else is there? Oh, now this was a Halloween Gila. I believe Halloween Gila was given for free, but it was at the time that I stopped playing the game. So for those of you who don't know, who haven't been following me, there was a period of time I did start playing 7 Deadly Sins. So I've been playing 7 Deadly Sins from about a week after the game was released, and I was playing it up until probably about a week or so just before, or maybe just as Goddess Elizabeth dropped, and then I stopped. You know, I was going for a really hard time, went for a breakup, moved out, blah 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 blah. Fast forward, I didn't pick the game back up until it was some point in January. Okay, so I believe Goddess Elizabeth dropped on early stages of December, and I stopped playing then, and I didn't pick up 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross until probably about a week or two into January. So coming back into January, obviously I missed out on a few banners, but when I did come back into the game, Festival King was the banner that was running at the time, and, you know, I think there was a few units that I was missing that I wanted to obtain from summoning on a Festival King banner. So, you know, we did do summons. We picked up a few units, but not the units that we initially wanted. So I believe I missed out on that Halloween gear just by a little bit, though, just by a little bit, because I remember logging in, because I thought, oh, let me at least try and log in and claim a few things. And I remember I was like a day or two short of being able to claim healer, and I was like, oh, missed out on a free unit, fair enough. And then we have Witch Jericho, I believe, New Guardian. So I think these are Valentine units, I believe, right? Yeah, these are the Valentine units. So as you can see, I'm missing those. Red Galland I'm missing as well. Not a major big deal. Fraudrin I'm missing. I can pick him up from the coin shop, so it's not really a big deal. Joy Jenna I'm missing. I've got a few people that run her a lot. So, you know, I'm missing a few people. The two people that I want the most that I am missing, as you can see, is Ludo and Tamio, man. These are the two that I'm missing that I really want. And that's kind of going to be one of the main reasons why I'm going into the Assault Meliodas banner. It is going to be to pick up these two. Obviously, if we can pick up Ludo 6-6, that'll be amazing, but the likelihood of that happening is very slim. You know, a lot of people that watch my The One Summon Escanor videos, like, you've used up your luck for the rest of this year, dude. But, you know, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So anyway, now I'm in the current process of attempting to 6-star awaken everybody. So 6-star awaken everybody, and then, you know, every other week when we have half stamina for grinding materials and stuff, I try my hardest to do a big batch of grinding for awakening resources, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that I need, I try and make the most of getting the opportunity to grind for these things, right? So with that being said, as you can see, there are some units down here that I do need to awaken, which is fine. And then also I want to take them to level 60. That's going to be one of the biggest things that's going to help my box CC increase, okay? But as you can see, none of these units I use, man. Like, all these units down here, I don't use at all. You know, if I do use a variation of them, then you would kind of probably see me prioritize those units to kind of get them to UR level 60 first, so that I can unlock the cosmetics for whatever version of the character that I do actually use. So I don't use any variations of any of these characters. I just recently pulled Green Shin, so I kind of started working to my way up towards URing this Red Shin so that I can unlock the cosmetics, but I haven't really got to use Green Shin just yet, so I'm not really in a rush to do that. This Elizabeth I've left here because anyone that does use her, you know, it's kind of like a cheat code for, you know, when in one of my brawl teams, she is there solely so that she can die first, their ult gauges go up, they ult, I win the game. So that's how it's meant to be. It doesn't always work like that, but you know, it is what it is. But so that is kind of the reason why I haven't leveled her up. I did start awakening her, and then I was like, whoa, wait, what are you doing, bro? Leave her at level 1, bro. so I kind of half started doing it, and then I was like, no, don't do that. So I was like, cool. So that's why I stopped. That's why she's like 3 stars, okay? So, but everyone else, literally, like I said, you know, we're not going to do that. This Roxy here, again, I've got green Roxy, so that was the only reason why I UR'd. I will take her 6-star awaken, but it's not a rush right now. I kind of was in the middle of doing it, and then when they announced that we were going to be getting green alpha, the one, then I saw the one's banner, then I also needed Derriere, so I kind of stopped because I knew that after getting green alpha, if I pulled the one, I knew that I was going to need to have enough resources to put into those guys straight away. So that's why I kind of put on hold the grind of increasing my CC box, okay? But as you can see, man, we've got some really decent units, you know. I am missing a fair few really good, you know, godly units, but on top of that, we have really got pretty lucky, man. You know, I all in all, I'm not free to play either. I've spent probably about anything between £100 to £200 / dollars on this game, so it's not, I'm not free to play. I'm not a massive spender, but you know, I always say to people, when people are like, oh, are you free to play? I'm like, well, no, I'm not free to play. Cut a long story short, and they're like, and then when I told them how much I spent, they're like, oh yeah, you ain't spent much, you might as well be. And it's like, nah, bro, free to play is free to play. Like, you don't spend a penny. You know what I mean? I'll buy the hawk passes, I'll buy the odd like monthly gem package here and there, I'll buy the weekly one here and there, you know. So like, I'm definitely not free to play, and I don't plan on having the view of like, okay, let me now try not to spend from here. You know, I always, if you can afford to spend on a mobile game, like, then there's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's times where I can't afford to spend on the game for a month or whatnot, so therefore I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I'm struggling in real life because I want to put money into the video game. So it's just about being responsible and seeing when I can afford to spend certain times on a game and when I can't, you know. So so at the moment, so yeah, so I'm not a massive spender. So there are a few characters that I've leveled up. I have completed Training Cave. No, sorry, not Training Cave. I have completed Reverse Stages 100%, Season 1 and 2. So that's why you'll see the odd units here, like leveled up to level 70 or leveled up to level 80, and, you know, that was why. Because, you know, it was a really... I started progressing on that way before Super Awakenings came into the game. So there was obviously when Super Awakenings came into the game, I believe I was like about 3 stages off being able to complete them 100%. So Super Awakening helped me a lot, man. It did help me a lot because it helped me get the extra power that I needed to kill off a few guys and stay alive. So that was really good. But as you can see, I mainly have some good. I've got Green Go for 1-6. Finally, after grinding so hard and trying so hard, we finally pulled him in the red Jericho banner, I believe it was. So I was really happy with that. A little bit sad because obviously we were saving for the one. But shout out to my broski who came in, sponsored the one opening, man. Shout out to my broski, Big Papa, Big Pop, man, like Big Pop, and yeah, man. So. Obviously we got Green Go over there chilling. My LV melee is now, are you 5'6", bro? Yeah, my LV melee is now 5'6", which is amazing because there's a lot of PvE content like Knighthood boss and things like what else, like sort of certain farming stages or whatnot, where if you have LV melee at a high enough ult level, like, he'll destroy it. And I wasn't experiencing that before because my ult level for LV wasn't that high. Now that it is, we chilling, man, we chilling. So that's really good. I have a few UR gear builds, as you can see. So we've got a UR gear set for Escanor, which is the one he's wearing now. This is an attack crit set. We did also have an attack defense set for Escanor, which is what I was rocking on my green and red Escanor. So as soon as the one Escanor came out, I dropped the defense pieces, built some crit pieces, and gave that to the one Escanor. Okay, so we do have that. I've got a gear set for, let's just go through who I've got gear sets for. I've got a gear set for Gofar. I have a gear set for Elizabeth. I have a gear set for Sariel. I have a gear set for King. Obviously, as you can see, there's some pieces where I don't have all 6 pieces UR'd, and that's mainly just prioritizing my resources in the right places, you know. So that'll be why, obviously, when I get extra spare resources, then I will go ahead and like do full. But for things like I don't use King that much anymore. LV melee I don't really use. It's more the people that I use in geared PvP are the ones with like full 6 pieces. So anyone that you see with 6 pieces are majority of the time the people that I use in geared PvP. So that's like gotta be the big difference between how I determine who gets a full UR set and who only gets 4 pieces UR. So as you can see, we got one for Meliodas. We do have one for Lilia when we used to run Pierce teams. I don't run Pierce teams anymore, so I mean, obviously she's still got her set, so it's fine. We do have one for Derriere. That needs a bit of work because that's a set that I set up from scratch last week, so I do need to tweak that a little bit and do some rerolls on it. We have a UR set for Esther Rosa that is mainly for Tower of Trials, and then we've got a somewhat minor UR set for Hauser. I kind of started building it, and then, like, you know, all these other units came out, and Hauser just seemed less, like, getting used less and less and less, and then it was just like, I don't really see the value in giving this guy a full UR set, so I kind of pumped the brakes there. So, you know, there are more gear sets that I'm gonna build, and I am gonna go into a video talking about, like, you know, my way of how I prioritize which characters and stuff I prioritize giving UR gear to or building gear sets for. But obviously that will be something we go into a little bit more detail with in another video, okay? But as you can see, there are a few other pieces that I've started to build for other characters or whatnot. But yeah, man, like I said, we'll probably go into that in a whole nother video because that's a whole nother topic, man. So overall, man, we don't really have that. I mean, I didn't think I had that much characters 4-star awakened, but it builds up, man. You don't realize by the time you like build 4-star awakens, super awakens, sorry, certain characters, you kind of don't realize how many you've done until you look at your account like this and you're like, oh wow, okay, I thought I only had like 10 characters super awaken, and I'm looking now and I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, when did I 4-star awaken you? Like, you know, so yeah, it's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. But anyway, I just wanted to showcase my obviously account with you guys, and obviously just show you kind of like mainly what units I use and, you know, what my gear sets look like and whatnot. You know, we do have a few decent roles, and obviously we are still missing a few characters also, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. We got a few decent characters at a fairly decent high level. We do have people like Sariel, who's only 1-6, and we do need to get our ult levels up on a few characters. But yeah, we chilling for now, man. We chilling for now, man. So let me know if you like the account, obviously, and let me know if you guys want to see, like, you know, we can probably do one of these like once a quarter, maybe like every 3 months. So if you want to see like progress on the account and whatnot, we can definitely do that. So yeah, let me know if that's something you would like to see in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Killer Beezy. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace.